What's up? What's up? What's up? For those people who do not know me, my name is Daniel Roberts. I am an Olympic 110 hurdler, a two-time Olympian, an Olympic silver medalist. I've done a lot in the sport of track and field, but at the same time, I grew up in the church. My faith is a huge thing for me. That's the reason I've done all the things I've been able to do. The reason I've got through a lot of the hard times I've been able to get through. In no way am I perfect, but at the same time, I'm constantly, continually striving to be better, to be the best version of myself, um, because I believe wholeheartedly that God deserves and desires our very best. So that is just an introduction to me, but this video is about point B and how it kind of came to be. It's really just a culmination of both my experiences that I've learned being a professional athlete, um, reaching the highest of high levels when it comes to the sport of track and field and the Olympics and things of that nature, and just what that took, and also kind of that road and how I've seen other people fall short and other people just not make it. People who were equally as talented as me, maybe some who weren't as talented as me, but there were different things that led to me getting to where I am. A lot of that is talent. A lot of that is just being blessed with a God-given ability. But a lot of that also is being blessed with upbringing and a lifestyle and a family that cultivated me into a person that can think highly of myself but not be prideful. Also be very determined in just reaching your goals. Like, it takes consistency, it takes dedication, it takes discipline, like all the things you hear all the time. Like, it's no secret what it takes to be great at anything, forget sports. But at the same time, it's like a lot of that for me, I can't take all the credit and say I just had this great mindset my whole life and that's just me. I do think I've had a great mindset for a lot of my life, but I think that is because the family that God blessed me with and the experiences I was able to learn early on that kind of caused me to have a certain mindset about certain situations, if that makes sense. So yes, it's a mindset. Yes, it's God at the end of the day. He's blessed me with my family, the experience I had, and that turned into a certain mindset, a certain view of myself, a certain view of what I believed I can do and believe I can accomplish. And that's what's got me to where I am now. So point B is essentially that, but bringing awareness not to mental health, because personally I don't love that word. I love what it means and I understand, but I like to call it mental strength, only because there are going to be times where things are harder mentally, physically. There are going to be times where you have to break your body down in order for it to grow. And if you want your mind and mental state to grow as well, you have to go through things that are going to challenge you mentally, that are going to make you feel like, dang, maybe I can't do this. But constantly working through that is what's going to get you to that point B. So yeah, that was a lot, but at the same time, it's kind of where my heart is. I've always had a heart for athletes. Um, I've always had a desire to learn how to be my best, and I've had different times in my life where I had to make certain changes mentally in order to be my best. So this is kind of like just a place where those thoughts, those experiences, even the ones I'm still experiencing, it's not like a one-time thing. You get somewhere and you reach a certain point and it's like, okay, life is great. No, I have to continue to challenge my mind. I have to continue to grind and work for the next thing and the next thing. Not that those things are going to satisfy me at all, or that those things are an end point. The point B is the fact that you're getting from a place now of doubt, of worry, of less than, and understanding that God has more for you. And again, I'm saying a lot of these Christian things. I'm saying about my faith. I'm talking about God. This is not a Christian brand, point B. But I, as the founder and the face of it, am a Christian. So sometimes those things will come out. And if that's not for you, 100% fine, then that's just not for you. But I just want to be clear up front that my faith is a big part of my life and my experiences. So my testimonies, my stories, my challenges, and the way I got through those things will have faith in it, will have God in it. I will talk about Jesus. I will say his name. There will probably be Bible verses that I will bring up at times and talk about. And all that is fine. Again, if that is not for you, please don't waste your time commenting. Just don't watch these videos. I'm giving you a warning right now that those things will come up. But yes, point B, right now, I'm in the process of building it up. This is new. So this video is just like an introduction, just letting you guys know what's on my heart, what I'm trying to do in athletics, specifically track and field, because that's what I do. But I do believe anyone in any other sport can grow and learn from this as well. So this would be just anywhere. If you feel like it's helping you, I'll be on here talking about my experiences, talking about different topics that we need in order to grow in our mindsets, and how the greats in sports look at things and do things and think of themselves in order to get their goals. And also I'll tie that in a lot to my personal experiences and with my faith and my identity and knowing who I am, and still like honing in and pruning my view of myself to be the best version of myself. So that's what it's all about. Whatever you can do, whatever you desire to do, for me, that's in line with God's will. Of course, it's going to take mental change to get there. And if mentally I can change my view of myself and view of what I can do, then physically those things will change as well. And it sounds like, again, all those cliche buzzwords that you hear all the time, but this won't be like a one-time thing. I will talk through my experiences. I will talk through different topics. Maybe one day I'll have other people on other videos where they're talking through. I want to down the road have resources for people that desire to learn more and desire to be great at whatever they're doing, to help them get there. This is just simply just a stepping stone just to help people be focused on what it is they need to do and not get so caught up in the doing, the look, and forgetting that if this doesn't change, nothing else will. So that's the introduction. This is point B. This is the logo. I hope y'all like it. It's smooth. It looked pretty good on the hat. Let me know what y'all think. But yeah, this is something new for me as well, doing something like this. I am an athlete, so I've done content and things before, but this being a lot more just talking, mentoring. I'm trying to do that as well, starting that up, so be on the lookout. But just helping athletes, helping whether it's kids, high school, college, or even peers in the pro arena, but being that resource. And if they're a believer, even better. Like I said before, this is not necessarily a Christian brand, but I am a Christian, so those things will always come up. But that's what point B is, man. That's what point B is. That's what we're doing. So I appreciate you guys following along and jumping in. This is the first video. Honestly, probably won't get that many views, and I'm not worried about it. But I'm just excited to be a year, 5 years, 10 years down the road and look back at watching this video. And I pray that the mindset is still the same, that the heart is still the same, and that many lives can and will be impacted by this. So yeah, Appreciate you guys following along. Before I close out, I will read a verse that kind of, for me, sums up the heart behind point B. And it's Hebrews 12:2. This is the English Standard Version. Looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross. That is exactly what I'm trying to bring to people and show people, especially in athletics, because we can clearly see and understand it. Like, there's something further than what you're doing right now, and it's for that joy that you can endure something as bad as the cross. Obviously, it's not, you're not dying, but that is the comparison. Like, for the joy, whether the joy, the point B of winning, the point B of being successful and taking care of your family, the point B of great relationship with your wife, the point B of whatever it is, getting a scholarship. There are things right now that you have to endure to get there. And as the verse said, even Jesus had to endure. So it's not like something that you should run away from, but you should honestly seek out the challenges, seek out the hard things. And that's what's going to get you there. So what's the point? Point B, we here, starting off fresh. Appreciate y'all for watching this, and I'll see y'all in the next video.